most healers have their own type of power, and they explain very difficultly that we don't understand. But he will now explain where his power comes from very easily.
それは一切秘密がないんです。秘密。
The secret of his power is there is no secret of it. Yes, there's no secret.
それは倒れてるものを置く姿と暗闇の中に電気つけるように、あるいは覆われたものを払いのけるように、誰が見てもはっきりわかります。
And it's simple to everybody to understand, like turning on a light in a dark room, or black and white. Simple as that. It's not difficult.
そして誰も否定できないはずです。
And probably no one can 否定できない。
反対できない。
has no other reasons or opinions to his powers.
Okay. ゴッド。日本語しか知りませんので。
Excuse me, he only knows Japanese, so.
ジャパニーズゴッドって宇宙のことです。
He's written God in Japanese, but when he means God, he means the gods of the universe, of all nature.
神があります。ゴッド。そして愛が注がれます。
From God, God gives people love.
人間があります。
And there's a normal human being in the middle.
人間には心がありますね。
And people have souls, hearts.
その心のきれいな人は曇りがありません。
And humans and peoples who do have clear and clean hearts, souls, have light souls, light and pure souls.
これは神の光をそのまま受けます。きれいな心に。
And the people who has those clear and light souls can get God's love and light very easily.
ここに、苦しむ人があります。
Okay, there's a person who has not a clear soul. He's suffering. Lying down.
なぜ苦しむか、それは心が曇ってるからです。
And why he suffers is because his soul, his heart, is not clear, not light. It's all clouded.
Okay? 曇りがありませんから光が入って、この人の愛によって神の愛がここにつきます。きれいな心を通して、そして苦しい人にその愛の心を持ちます。そうすると曇りは光によって晴れます。
So when the soul, the heart is not clear, he cannot get God's light, God's love. And by the person who has a clear heart, an unclouded heart, the person who has the clouded and heavy heart can get love from God.
この光によってこの闇を消しますから病気が治ります。
And by the love of God and through the person who has a clear heart, the clouded person, the clouded with a heavy heart, his heart will get cleaned and clear.
こう言いますと、なんか私が心をすごくきれいに思いますが、それはないんです。
Well, when he says that, you might get that he has a very clear and clean heart, but it's not all that clear.
ただ、きれいにしようと努力しているだけです。
he just tries to keep it clean and keep it clear because he's just an ordinary human being. Yes.
そうしますとこのような原理が現れてきます。こういう現象が現れます。
So trying to keeping his heart so clean and clear, he can help everybody to heal, to
私の
clear their souls.
ヒーリングパワーです。
So that's what his healing power is.
誰でもわかります。
Did you understand? Okay? Very good.
わかります？はいはい、ありがとう。やはり同じ神ありますね。
This is the same God.
これはまあ太陽と思ってください。神は昨日の話ね。
Okay, think as God here is the sun outside.
すごく厚い雲があったとします。
And there's a thick cloud over here.
この光は下に届きません。
And does the sunshine go through the cloud if it's thick and dark? No. No. Okay.
変な人があります。
A strange person. Strange.
心は真っ黒です。
Because of the cloud, the person does not get the sunshine.
Okay? でこの人がパワーを欲しいために一生懸命でやります。修行。
And to get the sunshine, the person here meditates, do strange things to get that sunshine.
あるいは瞑想。さらにね。汚いまま、汚れたまま。
He tries to do that when he's still unclear or has a dirty heart.
どっちと思いますか？
Which do you think is better, the left and right?
どっちね。私はこのいい方を教えてます。
And he's trying to teach everybody the left part, the better one.
誰でもできます。
Anybody could do it.
Okay?
Yes.
この汚い心で死んでしまいます。そうするとこの人の汚い心はこの雲の中に入ります。Okay? 雲から出れません。まあ、例えば日本の滝に打たれね、お経をします。あるいはお経を一生懸命、あるいは瞑想。そういういろんな修行をします。パワーつくんです。ところが心が汚いですからこのスモックの中に帰ってきます。例えば滝行で、水、火、あるいは今日こういう修行するでしょ。そうするとそれなりのパワーがつくんです。この人が例えば滝行で寒い氷張って雪降ってる中で裸になってでやる。例えばマカーニャハラみたいな修行でね。そうしますとその寒さのために、自分の肉体の意識が朦朧とします。その自分の心を失った時にこの人が入ってくる。闇。力出ます。やっぱり倒れたりされます。これね。こちらは愛です。愛の力ね。こちらは力神です。 だからこの力強かったらこれを追い払うことができます。パワーね。こっちの方が強かったらこの人が倒れます。説明できます？
はい、わかりました。Okay.
わかりやすく言っちゃった。
はい、わかりました。And okay, he explained that even with a dirty, unclear, clouded heart, you can have power. But this is not love of the God. It is power. If you try hard, like some bizarre meditation or something, have you ever seen something like a Chinese or a Japanese type of person going into a waterfall and meditating real hard? Well, I don't know if you have, but you could get power, even if you have a dirty, unclear heart. But that is only power, not love of God, but power. And He can heal people with that power, but it's evil power. And the person who heals with evil power, it will come back to him. And if that person dies, that evil power still is in that soul, and that soul will not get clear forever. And he is trying to explain, and also he is trying to do so himself, to have a clear heart, to unclear, to clean his soul and his heart every day. And by doing that, he has the love of God.
わかりますか？
You understand?
次。この方のそのパワーを持った人で、私の知ってる人で、蛍光灯の電気をってしますとパッとつくんです。また空中から物をパッと出す人あります。物質をね、これはとても皆さん信じられないと思いますが、雲を読んで雲を乗って飛ぶ人がいる。
He knows a certain person who has very big power. For example, by just holding a light bulb, it turns on. And he gets what he thinks, like, for example, a ring, he gets it from the sky. He grabs the sky, and whoo, there's a ring in there. And also, you might not believe this, but there's another certain person that rings for the clouds, calls for the clouds, and he gets the clouds, and he rides on it. Like a surfboard. Ooh, like that.
中国の西遊記の孫悟空みたいな人です。わからない。もっともっと不思議な人いっぱい知ってます。みかんから真珠の出す人、イチジクから割って真珠出たりね、空中からこれぐらいの銀杏の実ですが3面になってます。イチョウの実ね、普通はこうです。こういうふうになって3面、そこにお経が書いてある。そういうものがこういうところからパワーッといっぱい降ってくる。そんな人もあります。ヒーラーが人を治します。そして自分が悪くなる人あります。
There are healers that heals people, but they don't get healed. Yes, they get healed. Their diseases will get healed, but their souls will not get healed.
これはよくあることです。治して自分が苦しんでます。病気になります。
ヒーラー
自体。
And also there are healers that heals people, but they get the disease, but they healed. For example, if they heal a person with bad legs, the healer gets the bad legs.
これはなぜかと言いますと、こちらの働きです。日本の場合、霊能者がね、相手についてる霊、 途端に自分が「はあ!」って
Hmm.
テレビでやってます。
Well, in Japan, there are some television programs that is, how am I supposed to say this? A spiritual worker that meditates to a diseased person, and he fixes the person. He fixes them. He cures them, but in return he goes, like that. There are programs. Thank you.
なぜそういうことが起きるか言いますと、それはこの力関係が働きます。
And why that happens is from the balance of the power, the evil spirit of the healer, and the evil spirit of the person who needs healing.
世界中のヒーラーをずっと見ますね。こちらがすごく多いと思います。
And looking at the healers all over the world, he's sad, but because most of them is from the evil spirit.
私の知ってる人で中国で、5年間気候ですね。中国チャイナーズ気候勉強しました。そして日本に帰ってきて、お店を開いて1年もしない間に死んでしまいました。
Well, he knew this person who went to China for 5 years to study this Chinese process of healing. It's called Kiko.
気候
Kiko.
Qigong.
Yes. He studied that for 5 years in China, and he came back and he opened a clinic.
1年
But he died. He passed away in a year. Yes. After he opened the clinic.
それは力の関係で、なぜこういうことが起きるか言いますと、曇り対曇りです。
He explains that why this happened because it is because of the unclear heart, and the balance with the unclear heart of the healer, and also who needs the healing. The balance is not balanced correctly. The power of the uncleared heart of the one who needed the clearing was stronger than the healer, so it came back to him.
そしてまず心をきれいにするように努力します。心が曇りが払われてきますと、自然と神の光が入ってきます。
And he picked on the left side, the one with God's love. And every day he tries to keep his heart clean and cleared. And because of that, he has a good smile.
それは方法ですね。きれいにする方法です。それは常に、反省をすること、自己反省。
And to keep the clear heart, the clear and unclouded heart, is to reflect on your doings.
そして、自分の間違いを常に、追求すること。
And also to reflect on your mistakes of what you did.
そして間違いを見つけたらこれを二度と犯さないように努力することです。
And to find your mistakes and try not to do it again.
その積み重ねがだんだんときれいになります。
And by reflecting and finding your mistakes and not trying to do it again, your heart clears of the cloud. It cleans it.
一日の間に夜寝る前に、 10分半時間でも自分己を見つめます。
And before he goes to sleep, for about 10 minutes or a half an hour, he reflects on himself and he tries to find out what he did today, if he had any mistakes.
ポーズは自由です。これもいいしね、こう歩き持ってもいいし、あるいは立ったままでもいいです。
And on doing this reflection before he goes to bed, any pose is okay. By meditating, by sleeping, or walking around is okay.
Okay? 寝たら行きましょ
But you can't go lie down
う。
because you go to sleep.
寝たら寝てしまいますから反省ができなくなる。
But if you go to sleep, you can't reflect yourself.
Okay? ポーズ椅子でもいいです。
Sitting down on a chair is okay.
自分を見ます。
And you look upon yourself.
今日は腹立てなかったか。
If I didn't get angry today,
今日は愚痴言わなかったか。
if I didn't complain today,
人様を妬まなかったか。
if I didn't get angry to other people,
恨むことはなかったか。
if I didn't envy people,
憎むことはなかったか。憎み、過去の苦しみを持ち越してはいなかった。
if he didn't hold over old feelings, old anger, or old anxiety,
まだこの未来を思い煩わなかったか。
if he didn't do bad things for the community,
今日という一瞬一瞬を真剣に生きられた。
if he tried to live out his life that very moment very hard,
今日一日嘘を言わなかったか。
if I lied today,
盗みはなかったか。
if I stole today,
貪欲にとらわれていなかった。
if I
たること知らん欲望、飽き足らない欲望、
and if I had any greed myself today,
あるいはこれは順番後先になりましたが、神とは何か。
and also he thinks that what is God?
神とは大宇宙を支配し、そしてこの地上界の万象万物を育て育む大自然の力、この力を神、本当の神と言います。そしてその神を自分が自覚できたか。
He thinks what is God, and he always thinks that God is the God of the universe, the whole nature. And he also thinks in his during reflection that if he believed in the God of the universe, of the whole nature, that's in him.
そして私は常に神と共にある。神は常に私と共にあられると自覚できた。
And he also checks that if he and God are always together in his soul.
私自身は本当の神様の愛おし子であることを忘れなかった。
And he also checks if he had not forgotten that he is God's child.
今日一日の間、本当の神様の御心を、身胸をこの肉体を持って生きることができたか、実践できたか、神様の心を実践できたか。
And he also checks that if he did his job that he has to do from God.
両親に対して両親からいただいた無償の愛に対して今日はどれだけご恩返しをできたか
And he checks that if given from the power of God, if he helped God to do his jobs, he checks that if um,
両親からいただいた無償の愛に対して今日一日いくつお返しできたかご恩返しね
Sorry. He also checks that if he's done his job that it was given by God, and if it was done correctly.
このように自分の心に対して自分が問いかけます、自分の心に尋ねます。そしてできていなかったらごめんなさい、今日はできませんでした、明日こそこの過ちを繰り返さないようにしますと心に誓います。
And the last part of this reflection, he always asks if he's done all of his jobs, not to be angry, not to be afraid, or did he do his job from God? And if he hadn't done his jobs, he will always say sorry to God that I haven't done my jobs correctly. And tomorrow I will do them correctly. He always says to his heart, and his heart connects to God.
これを毎日繰り返します。
And he does that every day.
そうしますとだんだんと心がきれいになります。
And gradually, his heart, well, anybody's heart, will get clear, unclouded, and clean.
そして、きれいになりますと神の光が注がれます。
And if your heart, your soul gets cleaned and cleared, the love of God comes into your body.
Okay? 反省をした後で、自分の間違いを素直に認めて、そして、再び起こさないように努力いたします。誓うんですね。そして、その後は静かに、感謝と安らぎの時間を持つんです。瞑想ですね。
And after his reflection at night, he always thanks God and always thanks his soul.
呼吸は深くあるだけ出します。
And while he does that, he meditates and breathes very deeply and slowly.
この時に神の光が注がれます。
And at that point, God's light, God's love comes in.
心の曇りをそのままに瞑想禅定をしますと向こうに通じます。
But if you meditate or try to meditate with an unclear, clouded heart, the situation goes to this side, the red one.
Okay? 私のパワーの説明です。これね。
Okay, he's going to explain his powers now.
常に反省をして 過ちを正さないと心の中にこもりがだんだん大きくなります。重くなります。
If you do not reflect your doings and thank God to what you have done for His everyday life, your cloudness, His cloudness in your heart, in your soul, will get darker and thicker. The clouds in your heart.
聖書に書かれてます。悔い改めを汝の罪は許された。それはこのことを言ってるんですね。ことね、過ちを過去に犯した過ちを悔い改めることは反省して、そして再び犯さないと。その時に、犯した罪は許される。
Sorry. It says in the Bible, I haven't read the Bible before because I haven't read the Bible before, but it says in the Bible that if you reflect on yourselves and reflect on what you did, your troubles and your the bad things you did, and reflect them, and you apologize for them in your heart to God, the bad things you did are erased? Forgiven? Forgiven, yes, thank you. Yes, thank you.
Because he's always saying that, I mean, sometimes I've wondered, does he get tired? Because I see sometimes he works from the morning to the night, and he's just working one person after the other. In fact, what I've noticed, the more people, the better for him. What I've noticed, the more people he's healing, and the more he's sharing, the better for him, Because he loves it. He gets, I don't know, he just buzzes from it, He buzzes from sharing. And he buzzes from seeing you happy. As soon as you are happy, he's happy. And in fact, he wants to keep on working till you're happy. That's the trick. You're healing. The trick is to get you to be happy. That's the real thing. He's just really, he's hanging out here just to make a few people happy and feel good about themselves so they can get on with their life. That's really what it's about, And so he's working on the body just to remove the dark clouds and the ignorance around us. To just get you happy, because when you feel good, and when the body is much more light and there's less stress, and you feel bright, you feel good, and you feel wow, I can get on with the life, The life is so important. So that's why most of the time when people come to here, I'm sure people don't come to listen to my nonsense. People come to feel good, right? And they come because they hear there's a guy like that in town. Because it reminds them of themselves, and everybody wants to feel themselves in that bright space. So I'm going to try and shut up now. The thing is that basically what he's doing is to share with people. But what I'm trying to cover is that don't just focus on he's calm, I need it. A lot of people do that, and it's very sad because that's the indication that the heart is not good.
長尾先生が来てからじゃあやってもらおうという結構消極的な感じで助けが必要だからこそ長尾先生に手伝ってほしい手助けが欲しいというふうに思うより自分たちも救われないと思うんです。
You got to be willing to be happy and to live happy, not just to get rid of your suffering. That's not, it's got to be more than that. You gotta really want to know why you're suffering. You gotta really want to know, in a way, what is causing my suffering. You gotta know that, why me? A lot of people say, why me? I've done so good in my life. A lot of people here I know have this very saintly attitude where they feel I shouldn't suffer because I'm born with such great qualities and my mother is a Buddhist and I'm just here and I'm a Hindu and Buddhist and really it's because there's some impurities inside, and no matter how great your religious program is, still there's
おかげ
impurity.
さまでいろいろ人
And
々
it's to
に
understand
手
the
助けをし
nature
て
of
るん
this
ですけども
impurity. Not you, the soul is
やはり
impure, but
皆
much
さん
of
を
that
手
is in
助
the
けをしてほしい
body.
皆さんが幸せになってほしいからいろんなことを結構いろんなことやってますけどもでもやっぱりそれは心からもうみんなに幸せになってほしいというからやってるんだとそれも先生と同じである
In a sense, it's really to experience.
今お昼食事いただく前に、この方が もう帰るから直してほしいとおっしゃいました。で、少しお願いしましたね。20年間このように座れなかったそうです。
Before we had the lunch break, this lady here said she didn't have much time today, and she wanted to have Mr. Nagao help her. And Mr. Nagao healed her, and she said, and she's sitting right here right now, and she said that she couldn't sit in this position for the past 20 years.
Many years.
Heavy, dirty souls will go down. It's heavy to help. This is the man that we were talking about with the wheelchair. The person in the wheelchair yesterday.
Hello? ワンダフル。ありがとう。よかったね。
The legs.
おお。私よりよくわかります。
You can move this leg better than him.
おめでとう。神様に感謝しましょう。
Okay, let's thank God.
Can he share with us what his experience was like?
どうぞ。
どういう
体験よかったら話してください。皆さんからね、できたどういう状況か、どうして治ったのか聞きたい。ゆっくり話してください。
talk very slowly, so take it away. Sorry.
出来事なんですけども、筋肉の方とか、筋の方が、異常がありまして、それで医者の方に行きましたら、それでいろいろ見てもらったんだけども、一向にもならなかったと。でそういうヒーリング関係のものを見ていただいたんですけども、90%、80% ぐらいは治ったんですけども、でもイギリスに戻ってきましたら、全然動けなくて、もうずっとそれから、車椅子の生活だったと。で昨日長尾先生に見ていただきましたら、完全に治ったって感じですね。今ではこうやってもう伸び伸びと足を伸ばせるということなんですけども、終わっちゃったみたいです。Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
A short break, okay. I gotta go. どうしましょう。
先ほども車椅子の青年がお話ししてくれましたように、10年から車椅子乗ってた人があのように歩かれる。
そこにいますね。
おお、そう。なぜこのようなことが起きるかです。
Well, yesterday, young man over there, he was in a wheelchair for 10 years? For about 10 years? Yes, for about 10 years. And after Mr. Nagao healed him, he just walked out with pushing his wheelchair. And he came today without his wheelchair. And now he wants to explain how he can do that, how he can heal people.
これは医学的に考えますと絶対にありえないことです。
Well, if you think in a way, if you think in doctors' way of thinking, these miracles are miracles. You cannot explain them, and well, a doctor cannot. I think a doctor cannot explain these miracles.
しかし現実に皆さんが目の前に見てます。
But in reality, you've seen. Well, I don't think most of you might have not seen him, but it has happened in real life.
世界中でもこういうことはありえないことです。ここもそっちも、あなたも来て。OK？ 始めます。
Okay, would you like?
OK？ Pain? No? Pain? No. じゃあこの2人だけお祈りする前の状態に返しますね。ちょっと足も見とこうか。そうですね。
Now he is going to.
OK?
Bring the pain back.
Yes. Bring the pain back. Yes. Thank
He's
you.
gonna bring the pain back and then remove the pain.
Yes, to these two.
He can do that.
OK? じゃあこの2人だけ私がお祈りする
Only these two.
前の状態ね。
Yeah.
OK?
Just demonstrating to make you feel the effect of the healing. See, just doing it that when he prays and when he does the healing, it does happen. So he's
Okay.
doing now a demonstration just so to bring the pain back to make you see the difference. We only do it 2 people.
OK。OK。OK。このデモンストレーションいいな。
You got the pain to come back. Don't worry, take it away again.
おおのタッチね。おお。OK。
Nobody wants the pain
こ
back.
れで終わり。このまま置いときましょうか。
Should we let them by right now?
OK。じゃあ祈ろうね。Thank you. OK。
No.
Up. Down. Down. Okay. Okay. Oh. Thank you. このように、人の数はいくら多くても一緒です。
Like we showed you right now, the number of people that are here doesn't matter.
そして自分でこう体験しないと人は認めようとしません。
And people often does not understand what happened to them until they experience them.
Yeah.
だから今皆さんに見せました。
So we just showed it.
Yeah. Because some people are unfamiliar with mass healing, that he can affect all the people in the room. So that's why he does the demonstration for people to feel.
Thank you. どうもありがとう。
Hi, Japan.
See you again.
I see it.